Hey there! In today's video, we're going to talk about stress, sabotage, success, and you. Are you finding that everywhere you look, there's stress? And does that stress contribute to your self-sabotage? Stress and sabotage are a dynamic duo in undoing your efforts for fat loss. It doesn't seem possible that the state of affairs in our day-to-day lives can get weirder. But let me tell you, between politics, the ever-mounting to-do list, daily stressors that just can't be helped, all of that contributes to the fact that you might want to self-soothe, and you might want to do that by eating food that you know you shouldn't be eating. In today's video, I'm going to help you understand how your body works in times of stress, and it's never too late to learn how your body works. And some of the symptoms that you're having, although they might be super common, aren't normal. And when stress and sabotage start undermining your success, it's time to get serious. The stress you're experiencing is an evolution of overload, let's say. We want to look at the root cause. And by understanding that a symptom is more likely because of a root cause issue, you can then start to tend to that root cause. Stress affects everything. And I kind of want to look deeper at a few symptoms of chronic stress. Those symptoms might be unexplained weight gain, anxiety, depression, ADHD, gut issues like bloating, constipation, diarrhea. When we can dive deep and look under the hood, we have a lot more options to remedy the problem. And I promise you, if you haven't taken the time to understand what's going on and support your body in a way that maybe you haven't thought of, this video's for you. I kind of feel like many of us over 50 and menopausal were not taught to deal with upheaval like we're dealing with right now. When all you want to do is comfort yourself, it's time to rip the Band-Aid off and really get the right information so that you know what the root cause is causing your upheaval. Our brains are influenced by so many things, and sometimes kind of taking a look at our daily life and lifestyle is a real eye-opener. I mean, we've never been exposed to toxins like we are today. There's the EMFs, there's the plastics, there's the scented candles, the plug-ins, the laundry detergent, the body wash. All those things could contain serious toxins that contribute to your feeling awful and stress. So let's take a look at what's going on around us. If you have scented candles and plug-ins, please reconsider. You can use essential oils that are completely natural and have no endocrine disrupting toxins. Don't use dryer sheets. Those are terrible for leaving chemicals in your clothing that sits on your body. Switch to non-toxic skincare and makeup. I know you've all heard of cleaning up your cleaning supplies. So the non-toxic ones, certainly some of them are better than others, but definitely better than the toxic chemicals that you clean with. And wear gloves. If you're an artist using paints, please be careful of the ingesting the fumes, especially with oil-based paints, and keep them off your skin. Perfumes. Ladies, if you're using perfumes on your body, those chemicals, they're very much disruptive to your hormones. And we have to be super careful because our hormones are fragile if we have them at all. So the chaos of the environmental toxins really depletes nutrients in our bodies. So we have to be super careful to be eating well. The body needs nutrients. We can use some calming nutrients like GABA, CBD, magnesium, 5-HTP. The sheer fact that anxiety and stress are at an all-time high gives me pause. I think many of us are doing such a good job with our diet, and we're increasing the proteins, and we're understanding, the fact that we need to be eating less often. So the fasting is in place. But if you're not breaking down your food, if you're not breaking down your protein into amino acids, the building blocks of protein, you need stomach acid for that. You need enzymes in your digestive tract to help break down that protein small enough for it to be absorbed in your small intestine, taken up to your neurotransmitters, and supporting your overall mental health. Those neurotransmitters are essential, and they need to be full with adequate fuel to support your mood and general well-being. When you don't have that sense, of calm, we need to look at why. Are you eating your protein? Are you taking your multivitamin? Do you have stress that's wasting it day after day after day? Are you sleeping? Are you balanced by way of hormones? And that's a whole nother video about hormones. But let's talk about a few tools that we can use to support you when you're not feeling calm and serene and balanced. To help combat stress, you may have tried CBD oil, and I highly recommend it. Obviously, you want a very clean version, organic, responsibly sourced. I happen to like the Element Health CBD, super concentrated, high quality, and it ticks all the boxes as far as the sourcing of it. CBD can help with pain relief. It can help with mood, and it will also calm you down, help you sleep. It reduces inflammation, definitely has neuroprotective properties. So it's really gonna help with the stress and possible sabotage symptoms that you might be experiencing. I would give it a try if you haven't tried it. Again, the brand I like is Element Health. I would recommend the maximum strength, and you can find the details and discount code in the show notes. The next thing I want to suggest to really play around with managing stress and OCD, obsessive compulsive issues is GABA. Have you ever heard of GABA? GABA is an amino acid, and like I've said before, an amino acid is a breakdown of protein. And GABA is a single nutrient, and it affects the GABA center in the brain. We call GABA nature's Valium. It's a natural nutrient that you can take. You can try a sublingual, you can try it in capsule form, but GABA is a fantastic nutrient to fill up the GABA center in the brain. GABA will inhibit anxiety, It will calm you down. It could also really remedy the habit control. If there's cookies in the cupboard and you can't stop thinking about them, GABA could really help with that. I love to use GABA when, first of all, you haven't been eating properly, you haven't prioritized proteins, and you aren't getting enough amino acids to support your neurotransmitters, and you've had tons of stress. What that will do, it will drain that neurotransmitter, and you'll be anxious all the time. It's a relatively easy fix. You can try GABA. There's lozenges, there's sublingual, and capsule form. And I will suggest you try anywhere from 200 milligrams to 2,000 milligrams and watch what happens. This is something that should help rather quickly. As you use the GABA, it should tame some of the anxiety and stress in your body shortly after taking the nutrient. Just like a meal satisfies your hunger. The other one I want to educate you on is 5-HTP. 5-HTP will build serotonin in the brain. Serotonin is that feel-good neurotransmitter that you have or don't have, and we often like to take 5-HTP and GABA together to shore up two very deficient neurotransmitters in many of us. 5-HTP is the precursor to tryptophan. Our bodies naturally make 5-HTP from tryptophan. So if you typically deal with depression, migraines, weight gain, insomnia, fibromyalgia, you might really want to try the amino acid 5-HTP. This might be a big game changer for you. Magnesium is another mineral that's going to support and calm you down. All minerals are going to help calm the brain and the body. Our electrolytes, essential. And if you're going very low carbohydrate, you know you need your electrolytes. I guess I need to add when not to take amino acids, because many of you are taking an SSRI or a mood stabilizer. If you're taking a medication like Lexapro or one of the many SSRIs on the market, then you do not take 5-HTP. You can probably do well with some GABA if you're still experiencing some anxiety and monkey mind, but don't take 5-HTP. Learning more about amino acids and how important they are for all things neurotransmitters, mood, depression, and anxiety is a real tool to undo some of the self-sabotage behaviors that you might be doing to cope with all the stress in your life. You know, I preach protein. Without adequate protein, you won't be getting those amino acids to rebuild very deficient cells. So let's recap a little bit. When stress and sabotage have got you down, I have a few ideas. You could enjoy the serenity of a CBD oil and utilize that pathway to calm yourself down. You could enjoy the benefits of an amino acid supplement with GABA and L-theanine, which is a beautiful way to calm yourself without the sleepy, tired, drugged feeling. You could definitely avoid all the toxins in your environment. And relatively speaking, you could unplug the plugins. You could not light the scented candles. Find more natural versions. You could reduce your caffeine. You could do a castor oil pack on your liver to calm things down, which I highly recommend. You could add in magnesium, go for a walk, meditate, pray. And to be 100% transparent, I want you to know that worrying serves nothing. I want you to appreciate the fact that you are whole and complete, just as you are. Yes, we have lots of things to worry about or try to fix. But if we can take a moment and settle into our sovereignty, appreciating that the world is going to be the world, and we're not really going to change it in this moment. As we settle into this conversation, sitting where you are, appreciating that there's a calm cascading down from the heavens, from within you, because it's not outside of you. It may seem that it's outside of you because when you're keyed up and you're distracted and you're worrying and doing all the things, your brain is getting the job done, or at least it's trying to do that. And when you can go within and really appreciate the fact that right now, all is well. Take a nice deep breath. Feel that serenity. Expand it from within you, because it is you. Appreciate that being on the planet right now has its challenges. Being in your body right now has its challenges. And in this moment, you're not going to magically cast it away. Lean in to the fact that you can be calm. You can use your tools, and I highly recommend them. Because once you have a little more balance with neurotransmitters and overall physical ease, it's easier to feel calm. It's easier to take it slow and prioritize yourself. I want that for you. You are whole and complete in the body that you're sitting in. Absolutely 100% sovereign. Embrace it. Feeling good is possible. And as you settle into well-being and peace and ease, maybe you jot some notes down about the priorities that are important to you. Organize your thoughts. Don't go running hair on fire, because it's just not sustainable. It doesn't feel good. And often then you need something outside of you, like a cookie or a tub of ice cream, to soothe you, or a glass of wine. But if you can just take a deep breath, or 10, and appreciate that things are gonna be crazy, it's super helpful. Once you start cleaning up your diet, cleaning up your environment, adding in some really, really nifty tools to soothe yourself without all the sugar or the alcohol or the drugs, whatever it is, bad habits, you'll have more sustainability, more success, less sabotage, less stress, and that's going to serve you well. So these are just a few things to consider. If you've never heard of GABA or 5-HTP or the CBD, then maybe do some research. You can look at the catalog on Fullscript and find some really, really good quality supplements to try. You can look down in the description box for the discount code on the CBD oil that I love. And I'm always up for an email answering questions about a dosage to try, a brand of supplement to try, but use your tools, ladies. As a menopausal woman, over 50, over 60, you deserve to have every tool in your toolbox support you where you are, so that you can then feel as wonderful as you are. I love it when you spend time with me. I hope this is helpful and you can appreciate the fact that things are weird out there. There's a lot of stress and you're efforting very hard to keep your head above water sometimes. I want to help you walk on water. I want to help you with fat loss, longevity, feeling good, and enjoying the season of life that you're in now. It's important. Okay, until next time, keep on keeping on. Come for the fat loss, stay for the longevity. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye.